Daniel, talk to us about what you saw out of the team last game.
Out of our team, I mean, we did what we've been doing during the season. Everyone was focused. We know that playoffs games are played different, right? It's not a regular game where you can maybe have one error. No, you have to be focused 90 minutes, and everyone was committed. The guys that start the game, the guys that finish the game. Um, we knew that we had to open the score the first half because they had a back line and they were, I'll say, pretty defensively. So it was good that we were able to score before the halftime, and then second time after the PK, the whole game opened up for us.
Interesting. What's it been like for you to be training with the team but not playing in the first game of playoffs?
Yeah, no, it's tough. Obviously, you want to be a part of what's going on the pitch, but it's been super inspiring to have a different viewpoint, I guess. Watching the guys perform every single game since I've been out has been incredible. So it's definitely making me want to get back sooner than later. So,
Tristan, first of all, congratulations on the Defender of the Year honour. Was it something I'm sure you hoped you were going to get it. Did you think you were going to? And can you talk about just what this season's been like on the defensive side, both for you and also for the team as a whole?
Yeah, I think coming into the year, didn't really know what to expect. Sorry, guys, I'm new to this. But yeah, I didn't really know what to expect coming into the year. I think along with everybody else with the new coaching staff coming in, and we hit the ground running from preseason with a clear idea of what we wanted to do, how we wanted to defend and attack as a team. And I think that model has just grown throughout the year. And I can speak for the defensive line. Everybody has grown so much in their individual tasks and then collectively as a unit. And I think for me, it wasn't something I wanted to check off coming into this year, but I think as the year developed, it became more real that could be a possibility individually, but I think that only happens when the collective is doing so well as we've done all year. So it's a massive kudos to all the team for helping me, get that type of award. I think, yeah, you have one guy with the name that goes next to it, but it's definitely a team award, I would say. And definitely thankful for all the support from the guys this year. It made me feel really confident going out there and playing my game. So
I'll say that when we were getting close to playoffs, that 3-2 last games, I was starting to sharpen up and thinking more about goals instead of okay, I'm here to help the team. It doesn't matter if I score or no. So I'm grateful that I was able to help the team scoring the goals in the playoffs, right? It's the most important part of the season. And like I said, and you said, I'm trying to help with everything defensively, offensively, of course. And just really happy that I was able to score it.
Daniel, congratulations on your game-winning goal. What is it going to take for the Whitecaps to replicate a similar performance in Dallas, knowing that they're going to be fighting to stave off elimination and they'll have their 11,000 fans there as well?
Yeah, I'll say the mentality that we've been having, and we have to go on Saturday and show it again, right? It doesn't matter if we know we're playing away, and we know Dallas will be a little bit more confident, but also we know that we will go with everything to win the game. They have to win, right? So for us is to be patient in the counter attack, to be more precise and be able to the chances that we have being able to score, right? And then control the game like we did this past one, 1-0. The good thing is that when we score a goal, it's not that we defend and we sit back. No, we try to score 2, 3, 4 more goals.
Tristan, congratulations on the award and all the bonuses that come with that. How's your knee doing? And at this point of the playoffs, would you maybe need extra rest, knowing that if you advance, there's more time to heal, to get fully fit and acclimated? Or do you just want to get out there and just show what you can do?
yeah, first off, thank you. I won't talk about the bonuses and all that. But thank you, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm definitely doing better than I've been the last couple of weeks. I've been in training more so the last week or so, and yeah, I'm still dealing with a little bit, but I feel pretty good. I think it's moving in the right direction. And in terms of the playoff structure, obviously we had a huge win this past week, and I think that can give guys who are coming back from injuries a little bit more of a buffer in time. But you also want to be out there. I mean, I think it kills all players who are injured to not be on the field, especially when their team is doing so well, because you want to be a part of that and feel. Not that we aren't a part of the group, but you feel it more when you're in games and getting minutes. So, um, yeah, at the end of the day, I'm looking forward to being back with the team as soon as possible. I don't know when that's going to happen. Hopefully sooner than later. I think it will be sooner than later. But yeah, I'm definitely progressing. So.
Tristan, when you suffered the injury, was there any point in your mind you thought, oh, damn, this is the last thing I need, and it could end your season? And how far down the road do you think you are to playing? I mean, obviously, we all think the perfect scenario is you guys went on the weekend, get 3 weeks off, and then you're ready to hit the ground running, but just the whole process.
Yeah, I think when it initially happened, I was nervous at first because I wasn't sure what was going on. I knew there was definitely something wrong with the knee. I felt a sensation that I hadn't felt before, and so that kind of made me a little bit more nervous, feeling that sensation. But at the end of the day, the guys have taken good care of me. They're obviously trying to get me back as soon as possible, and feeling good while doing that. You can have setbacks and injuries and maybe come back and you feel a little bit, so they back off a little bit. But at the end of the day, they're doing everything they can to get me back as soon as possible. And I think there is a little bit of a gap if we win this match. But I want to be in as much training as possible to get my legs back under me before the next round. So I think that's the idea behind my return to play right now, is get as much training as possible. So.
Daniel, the way that you guys went at Dallas, taking away time and space, just suffocating, and I thought you guys could have scored 2 or 3 more goals. How much does that breed success? Obviously, we know the winning record, but just the style and keeping that style going throughout the playoffs.
Yeah, like you said, I believe too that we could have scored more goals. But it's part of it. We scored 3, so we're happy with it. And yeah, we show what we are, right? And what we've how we've been during the season, right? And we will keep doing the same thing. We're not changing. We're doing the same during trainings. Everyone is focused. We know this is the time. We know what's the history. Well, at least I know this is my first year, the history with Whitecaps on playoffs, and like guys like Thomas, even myself, that we have a lot of experience in MLS semifinals, playoffs games. We bring this kind of like, serenity and be patient when you have the ball, when you're winning 3-0, or like, come on, we have to push more because we're 0-0, we have to score. And then everyone else, even the young guys, are playing really, really well. And during the season, we have so many games, had so many experience, like Cruz Azul final. We learned from that. It was a pretty rough game when we have 2 errors at the beginning. They scored 2 goals, and then, boom, the game was over. And now we have that mentality that we have to go all in. Everyone focus 90 minutes, and that's the way we will approach every game until hopefully we're champions.
Daniel, just to kind of pick up off that, curious for your perspective, because it feels like with this team, sometimes we see there's a split in other teams with defense versus offense, but for you guys, it feels like defense happens because of the offense, and the offense happens because of the defense. Just, how is that as a player to be able to know that the way you guys play helps both sides of the ball in that connection?
Yeah, in my personal opinion, for me, football lately has changed a little bit. I think the first defenders are now the offensive players, right? And if we do a really good press, then we will be helping a little bit more the defensives and center backs. So, like during the games, there's times that the center backs have the ball and we press so well that we recover the ball and we have chances, and we will score goals. and the same from defensively. If they are focused, they know how to control the ball and they build up, right, which is offensive part. They do really well build up, releasing the press from them, making a pass through their first line of press. Then it's easier for us to create chances and being able to score goals.
Tristan, well, congrats on the award, and just kind of a similar thread. You know, maybe when someone sees Defender of the Year, they might be thinking like goal line clearances and big headers, but for you, it's, you know, stepping up the line, being aggressive, possession. What does it kind of mean to this style and how it fits your game and the way you guys have been able to defend in that manner?
Yeah, I think, I mean, to tag along to what Daniel's saying, the defenders in our team are part of the initial attack, I think. And when you have players who are so comfortable on the ball and have the ability to break lines and carry the ball and beat players 1v1, I think that just starts a initial spark in the team, and then it leads to what Daniel's saying, the transition moments for us, and it makes them, buys them a little bit more time maybe to create chances. And I think we've just done such a good job this year of having a collective idea, and everybody has bought into that. And I think that only helps, especially when you're going into tournaments and the playoffs, when you really have an identity and you know that whatever player is going to step on the field, they know exactly what they have to do and what everybody else has to do. And I think, yeah, the defenders have done a really good job, but also you have to give credit to the attackers as well. They do such a good job with the press and have learned throughout the year how to do that much better. And we can see that in games, how many times we win the ball back so quick from other teams, and we've, you know, turned that into capitalizing into chances and punishing teams for sure. So
Sure. Hi, this is I'm Elka with West Coast German News, and I guess I represent some of the newer fans, the newer people watching the games because of various reasons, like Thomas Müller coming or FIFA coming. And I wanted to say congratulations to both of you for your awards and your goal, and thank you for making it so fun. So maybe just tell us a little bit, what was the best moment this entire season for both of you?
Definitely not preseason. Best moment. That's tough. It's been a lot of good moments. I think maybe raising the trophy for the Canada Cup. Just feeling everybody be together in that moment and celebrating with one another. Obviously, there's a bunch of good moments that go on in the season, but I think to lift another trophy was huge for the club, for the people of the city, and for us for sure. So.
Yeah, I agree with that. Having a trophy is always good, right? For the fans, it's our payback to all the support they bring every weekend. They show it this Sunday. Was amazing. Wow, it was a really good night. And also, I'll add the game against Miami here at home too. It was really cool. That I believe it was like 75,000, something like that, and it was really cool. Okay, 55. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, it felt like that. Yeah.